Right, good morning. I'm hoping the lighting's okay. We're in the middle of Storm Bert here in the UK, so yeah, it looks all right. I'm doing some of these needle minders. Let me just show you quickly. So this is a llama one. They're magnetic ones, and then I've done 3 with little pin cushions and just a smaller needle minder. And basically, they'll hold your needle when you're doing. Let me just show you quickly. So here's a hoop. So if you're doing a bit of stitching, you just stick your needle there and park it, and that's the idea of them. And then on the back, obviously, it's magnetised with a button. I use buttons because I quite like looking at vintage buttons on the back. So that's the idea, in case you've never seen one. But yeah, these I just did a hexie with a little pin cushion. So I'll move all those out of the way now. Yeah, so I've done sort of a floral one again with a button, ladybirds, llamas, and I've got one more to do, which is frogs and turtles. And then obviously, yeah, sorry, I was just thinking there's another one, and obviously it's the one off of there, so I just need to package that one. I thought I'd show you how to do them in case you want to make one for a stitchy friend. They are relatively simple, I'll be honest with you. They're tiny hexes. I was just going to measure them because I don't know what size they ended up. They are, oh, I can never do these little ones. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't know what that measurement is in inches. Sorry, I'm useless. They're 1 centimetre hexes. I've cut them out of pelmet violin. To be honest, you could, because I doubt it's ever going to be washed, so you could just do card and just fold over the card and stitch them. But as I say, I use pelmet violin. And obviously you can cherry pick where your hexes are going to fall. The light's going, isn't it? Let me just put the light on. 2 seconds. Let me pause you. Right, sorry, that might be really bright for you, but it's going so dark in my room. Yeah, you can cherry pick where you're going to cut your hexes out. So obviously I've highlighted the little ladybirds there, and obviously the llamas on that one, and the frogs and the turtles. No, they're just that one. Yeah, and then that one I just did a stitchy one, flowery one rather. So you need 6 for the outside and obviously 1 for the middle, and it is just English paper piecing. You just stitch them together into that sort of flower shape, and that's it really. This one's thread basted, so I didn't stitch through. I think the others I did, but anyway, this one's thread basted. No, it's not. It's glue basted. I'll get my words right in a minute. Oh, there it is. As I say, I use this Bowen glue pen. It's very good. It just holds it into place for you until you're ready to stitch them together. So stitch them together like that. Obviously I've alternated these with the ladybirds. I just did all of them. With the llamas I did a white one in between. And then I get these super thin magnets, that's the word. I'll hold that there. I think I got them on Amazon. I'm pretty sure I did. I don't quite know what you would look for. I would just look for very thin magnets, or thin, and they are super thin. Let me just get one off for you. They're very strong. So they've got a mind of their own. They do my head. Right, come on, off. I need to show them just one, please. Right, let me move the, oh, gold. Right, hold on. Clearly having a magnet problem day. Right, stay. I'll move it away. So yeah, they are super thin. All right, so they don't show under your stitching, under your hexie. So I'll put those away because they're lethal. Every time you move them around, it picks up everything. Yeah, so all I did with that was, I think I used a bit of the Bowen glue pen again, I'll be honest with you, and just stuck it to the back of the middle one. Don't worry about the other side yet. Just get this bit done first. Then all I do is back it. You can get that stiffer craft felt, which is better because it doesn't fray as much as like wool felt or anything like that. So what I do is I put that down on a sheet of felt, I draw around it, and then I cut inside the lines. I don't know if you can just see the blue pen on the edges there. Yeah, and then obviously you need to back it. Okay, so I stitch around all around the edges, and then I go down through the middle. I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see it on this one. I go down through the middle because my biggest worry is that the magnet will move, because it's not actually, it's only got this, you know, sort of temporary glue on it. So I actually go down through and stitch, and then, you know, do a pretty on the back basically. And then yeah, so do that, and then I get the magnet and let it land on the back. Let me do one for you and then you'll see. I let it land on the back where it's going to go. See, it pushes everything everywhere. And then I put a tiny, well, I say a tiny, a blob of araldite on the back of the magnet. And then I put the button on top of that. I'm not going to do it because obviously it'll, right, remove that one. And then so the magnet's on there, and then I put the button, a blob of glue, put the button on top and just leave it. I'll let it set overnight, and then you come back next morning. I've never had one where the glue has seeped off. It's all about controlling the size of the blob basically. So yeah, and then you've made yourself a little needle minder. So yeah, I say they're really simple to do. They're fiddly. I'm not going to fib with that one. They are very fiddly, but I think they make a nice little stitchy present for somebody. So I can finally get this one done because they've been sat on my side for ages needing doing. So yeah, I can actually stitch this one. I'm going to use a perle thread on this one, because you can, if you want to, you can play around with stitched edges. I've done bullion knots here. You can do that. This one is just blanket stitch. I think I used cotton on this one, yeah, and blanket stitched that one. I mean, obviously through in the middles, I think it's just simple to do running stitch, which I'm pretty sure is what I did on everything here. Yeah, it looks like it. And then blanket stitch around the edge there. So there we are. And then I just simply printed out a card, a white card, and you just plonk that there, let that do its thing on the back there, pop it in a little bag just to keep it clean. It does want to catch the button every time, but that's fine, just like that. And then what I've been doing is getting a piece of, you tied it up, haven't you, Susan? Stop tidying up. Yeah, piece of washi tape. Oh, with these ones, they are just felt basically, with a bit of stuffing with a decorative button, and then I put a bulb pin in there so that you can actually pin that to your needlework as well. So you've also got somewhere for your needle to land, but also if you've got some little applique pins and stuff like that, you've got somewhere you can put those, and you can pin it basically. Oh, my thing's just falling apart. You can pin it all on your piece of work basically. I've probably reached the realm where I'm not making any sense now, so I'm gonna stop talking. Yeah, and then you can just, I mean, obviously you can decorate that up more if you want to, but I think they look quite nice just on the plain white, you know, just to really show off the fabric really. So there we are. I'll get this one done, and then that can go in that packaging, and then they're all ready. And I can put them up on Etsy, so if you really can't be bothered, you can buy one. That's it. I shall see you on the next one. Yeah, I don't think there's anything else I need to tell you. I think I've gone through everything. Yeah, that's it. Bye.